the services of nature for granted. Yeah, and we pay an electricity bill, we pay a water bill, but we don't pay for the oxygen or for the cleaning of the atmosphere. Now it's time to see nature as a natural infrastructure. We evaluate 5, 6 different indicators, and our Sierra Gorda has a value of $221 billion. It means that the extreme poverty communities have in their hands a natural capital. And it's better for us to understand that we have to compensate for those services to the local landowners. If not, a forest with no financial value, it's a forest in danger. Because in past, we used to have so many fires. Since we began with these payments in the year 2002, the fires have almost disappeared in the region. People begin the fires in purpose, in order to put some grass and to get some cows. But if you pay the cost of the opportunity cost, people it's fine and it's happy not to have to do it and to keep the forest for services, ecosystem services purposes. Those are some of the sales on carbon offset that we have done for a voluntary market. Yeah, we may not do it with a formal CDA market, but there are many different niches of market where we may sell our carbon offsets. We have been validated by Rainforest Alliance for the voluntary carbon market. In a hectare of forest, you may store 300 tons of carbon in a period of 30 years of growing. Since you plant a tree until he is 50 or 60 years old, they are like a vacuum cleaner, absorbing the carbon, and we may measure it. Yeah? And that's how we have a complete database of all the reforestations we have done in the past, and from there is where we are selling these carbon offsets. Those are other indicators of the social perception of our programs. We have ongoing a social return on investment, because we need to have hard numbers of the value of our work. There are many things that you cannot measure. They're really valuable, they're really worth it. You may not put a monetized value, but we keep these values with this complexity. We have gotten nowadays 13,000 hectares more of forest of what we used to have 15 years ago. Nowadays, even the governor of the state fulfilled with the conservation regulations of the area. It is well accepted concept now. And under this new value, people of Sierra Gorda is receiving directly to their pockets like $4 million for these different services and products. Conservation in Sierra Gorda, it's a model because we don't consider the local communities as the enemy. They are our partners, and we have the goodwill, and we have taught the little ones and the big ones to look at Mother Earth with different eyes. Yeah? They have become a force of work, and not at all the enemy. We have used in our work, it's not modern, but we have used a lot of love and respect for the local ones, and teaching them to have that belonging feeling and emotion to their territory, and to become responsible to taking action, because we cannot expect that somebody from outside will come and do what it has to be done by the local inhabitants.